Alright, hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. I do kind of want to go back to the bottom floor and see if I can take on the things that killed me over and over again last time. But, I don't want to spend like an hour doing that, like I accidentally ended up doing, so maybe I can save that for a little while later, in another level or two. Let's see, the music here is, I had to have pointed out the music in this area the last time I was here, didn't I? Like, there's no way I could have just ignored this, right? I guess that's not important. Can I like, aim the Wii remote at it? No. That's something interesting I've noticed about this game. When I was playing Super Mario Galaxy, I think it took about 10 hours to go through start to finish, and the batteries were full when I started, and then they were complaining at me by the end. This game's taken 70 hours, and they were full when I started, and they're still pretty full. I guess games that don't use the motion sensors don't use nearly enough battery.
What took you so long? Dixon, are you even trying to fight? Things are gonna get a lot worse if you don't buck up your eyes.
Alright, it sounds like they applied an echo effect to his voice, but I'm not sure if it sounds entirely correct. It sounds like he's shouting through a tube or something. It's a little weird.
What on Bionis is that?
Ryan, after all you've seen in this game so far, you worried about this thing?
It's the warm-up act. If you can't get by this one, you don't stand a chance against me. Stop these games, old man! You'll have to stop this thing first. Hurry up! I'm just itching for a good old-fashioned scrap.
Everyone, be careful.
Monster want to eat Ricky?
This thing is no match for us.
So there's a bit of a problem here. For some reason that I still haven't figured out, Audacity just stopped recording my commentary at about this point. And I basically just lost the next video into half of a commentary. So I can either re-record the whole thing, which I don't want to because that took a long time in the first place, or I can just do this commentary in post and hope that I don't offend too many people, which is what I'm going to do. I don't really enjoy doing post commentary, and I'm going to cut back to live whenever I get the chance in the middle of the next video. But either way, here we go. Okay, so this is like a mini-boss or something. I'm pretty sure it's not an actual boss because the fancy music isn't playing. Obelus Obart is what it says, whatever that is. I'm pretty sure I've seen Obarts before. I might have even seen an Obelus Obart. I don't remember. Anyway, Ryan is still the party leader, apparently, and I'm going and just smashing all the buttons. And drawing the aggro off of my more squishy party members, which makes sense because, you know, Ryan has that HP stat. Why is it capped at 9999 anyway? That's just dumb. The enemies most certainly aren't capped at 9999 HP. Why make like a special handicap for the players? I'm pretty sure I've complained about that before. Now, you're almost half dead, so I'm just rambling about nothing at all, and I've already gotten you down to half HP. Oh, Melia, Charlotte, oh, okay. I'm gonna have to wait before I can do anything about that, aren't I? Oh. Alright, well, change of plans. Yeah, we're respawning all the way back here. Thanks, game. I like it when we respawn all the way back here. Alright, time for me to take a walk. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I cut away to somewhere in the middle because I died. This looks like it was in, like, the dining room or something. With all the fancy, great stone tables and whatever. Yeah. Dying, it's something I do a lot in this game. Let's see, this is the arts menu. And, I moved something out into... I got rid of that, like, Triforce symbol. I forget what attack that was, but it didn't seem to be very useful, so I switched it out for something else. Oh, look, another death. Okay. I'm just dying faster than I can get the words out of my mouth here. How many has this been? This has been 3 in the last like 30 seconds? Maybe a minute? 4? I'm really good at Xenoblade, guys. You think I would have figured this game out by episode... By my nose, this is episode 87. That may or may not end up being the case by the time I edit stuff together. See, I'm doing this very far in advance in case you weren't able to tell, because I want to at least... I could have saved this for when I actually got to this part of the game in editing, but I wanted to at least sort of remember what was going on by then. Anyway, Obelus Obart, once again, it is time for you to not do whatever you did before. Alright. Also, it appears that I sped up the video a little bit here. Because, you know, I don't think anybody wants to see me go through that whole song and dance all over again in real time. Hey Ryan, can you make Ryan time come a little faster? Legendary Claw 7. I'm still not completely happy with not having Shulk in the party because that Minato Shield is quite useful. For what it's worth, I seem to be able to do things like if I see an attack coming, at least put myself in a position where I can take less damage from it with Ryan's shield move. Since he's usually the target of the attacks because aggro is a thing, or just tell Charlotte to heal or something like that, which is always an option. Yeah, that'll do reduced damage. Thank you, Ryan. Anyway, you're almost dead, aren't you? Melia is also almost dead. Actually, Melia is dead, but more importantly, the big fat Dino Beast thing. Is this thing officially a Dino Beast? I don't know exactly what constitutes a Dino Beast. Dragons kind of look like dinosaurs, you know? I have a theory in my head, and I have no idea if it's true or not, that like, a lot of cultures across like time and space and in the real world have dragons and dragon-ish creatures, and I have a headcanon, if that's what you can call it, about the real world history. That people discovered dinosaurs long before Iguanodon in the 1800s or whatever, and they just didn't know what they were, and they figured they're like dragons or something. Yeah, I don't know if I can prove that or not. I don't know if anybody else has disproved that or anything, but that's been my mental model since like 4th grade. So this is another Dino Beast. You are 4 levels stronger than me, 3 levels stronger than Melia and Charla, which is slightly worrying. Although I think when I'm just fighting one of you at a time and you're not a dedicated unique monster, that just means that this is going to take longer than usual. Hence the video also being sped up here. Or rather, I don't think I ever slowed it back down. So maybe I should say, hence me not bothering to speed down the video. I don't know what I was doing when I was editing this, okay? This is why I hate post-commentary. I hate doing post-commentary. I've seen other people do post-commentary and it comes out fine, but I am not one of those people. Since usually by the time I get around to doing that, I'm like, what is this? What am I doing? Why was I doing this? And that sort of thing. Also, can you make up your mind about who you want to attack with that vision thing? God. Let's see. I like the fact that fist move has such a short cooldown, but it doesn't appear to be my strongest move. It does have some kind of combination effect with one of the other moves. I don't remember what it is or what it does. I think if you use it after something else, that has a chance of inflicting paralysis or something, which is cool. And if I were to... Oh, I'm dead again. Somebody... Hey, Melia, thanks. If I were to look at the description for long enough, I'd probably be able to see what it does and what the secondary effect is, but not when the video is on like plus 50% speed. Can you die already? You just have too much HP, sir. And this is mildly annoying because I don't have infinite time to play Xenoblade, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to. Oh, Melia is dead. Melia, stop dying. I really want to do that whole chain attack routine that I finally figured out after all this time, and you dying just makes that much more difficult because I can't. Of course, the quick time event things popping up does help because that gives me... If I time it right, it's a little bit less than a full bar. I think it's like 3/4 of a bar, which is not insignificant. Although I still would need a couple of them in a row to fill out the chain attack, party attack. What was I calling it earlier? I don't know if this was something that I said in the part of the commentary that was lost, but I don't think I came up with it on my own. But there's a chain attack. Somebody had a funny word from it that was like party juice or something childish like that. Dog, please don't bark when I'm doing commentary. That probably means the mail has arrived or something. Alright, anyway, this should finish you off. Oh, no, this didn't finish you off because you lunkheads couldn't keep going after that initial round of chain attack. So I'm just gonna have to do it manually, thanks. Got a lot of experience for that. I think the number said like 20,000, 26-ish thousand for Ryan. Him being a slightly lower level than Melia and what's her name? Alright, is there anything back here, or is this just a giant cage for the Dino Beast thing? Oh, that's a door. New quest. Dog, please stop barking at the mailman or whoever that is. I have no idea who it is. I need to get out of the behemoth nest to reach the control device on the lower level. Whatever that means. It usually means just follow the quest marker, right? Oh, hey, it's a... Oh, that's the behemoth nest. It's another one. Yeah, that's, I really hope that dog barking isn't too much of a problem. There's 2 of them in here. And this is going to cause a slight issue. I'm not going to leave these fights in their entirety for obvious reasons. But this is going to cause a slight issue because if I'm not careful, I'm going to get the attention of the other one. And that's gonna cause some complications. Another one bites the dust. Let's see. Oh yes, and I'm still respawning out here because the game just doesn't value my time, I guess is the best way to put it. Oh, hi! Apparently I don't value my time either because I just keep getting to fights that I know I'm gonna die in. These fights in the dining hall, there are just so many monsters scattered around there. I know that I could probably beat them, at least most of them, if I was 1v1 or, well, 3v1 or 3v2 them. But that's so rarely the case because there's a lot of monsters and a lot of them are moving around, so odds are that at some point or another someone's going to run across you while you're in the middle of beating up something else, and things are going to get ugly. Anyway, was that the second one in here? I wasn't paying attention to what I cut away to. It looks like I took them both out. It looks like I took them both out without bothering to show any of the fight. Like, if I was doing live commentary, if I suddenly just decided to scream at something, or probably one of the monsters, I would have cut away and showed that, but I can't really do that when I'm doing post, because unless I want to, like, watch and more especially pay attention to the whole thing, the whole fight that can go on for like 6 or 7 or 8 minutes, I'm not going to see any exciting parts. And even if I do, I may or may not realize that I had something to say about them originally, because, you know, that's something that somebody who is actually good at what they were doing would remember. Let's see, that had a mark above it, which probably means that I need to interact with it, right? Okay, so that checked off one other thing. Return the bone pillar to its original position. So is that the elevator thing? I can't say I was paying especially close attention to... I realized that fall would have, like, killed Shulk, like, 4 times over when he was, right at the beginning of the game. Because Shulk didn't have... Oh, okay, that was a mistake. Wow. Since you accelerate as you fall due to gravity, you think the damage that you take from fall damage would go up in, like, polynomial time? Yeah, that's a ladder. When you fall, but as far as I can tell, it's linear. Alright, what was I just talking about? Fall damage or something? Anyway, you're a monster. And I think there's a unique one in here somewhere. And I got a lot of battle start advantages, and I don't know why Shulk is, Ryan is just taking his time there. That's a death. I don't remember exactly which one was the unique monster in there, but, whatever it was wiped the floor with me. Alright. The entrance to the prison island place is looking quite familiar at this point. I'm going to run past you this time. This is a gate. I don't know if I pointed this out earlier, but that gate was locked from the other side, and I can still see those treasure chests in there that I'm not going back for, because that would involve instant death. But whatever it is, I still can't open it from this side, which honestly strikes me as a little bit unusual, because you would think that it would be a shortcut that you can open up now that you have made it to this point in the prison island place.
Hey.
Anyway, this is like a catwalky thing above the giant room that we entered in, the grand foyer or whatever it's officially called. I don't even know if it has a name, but that's a button. So we need to return to the arena and defeat our enemy. All right, are we descending or is the pillar ascending? I think the pillar is ascending. Where even am I? Oh, you know what? I can jump over this, can't I? This fence. Ryan, stop being an idiot. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I explored this entire area over on the sides here. But jumping off, this probably isn't even 5,000 damage. If I was playing as melee, that would have just been instant death. But I don't even know if this is how I'm supposed to get down here by jumping off, because, I mean, usually you can get places without being forced to take large amounts of fall damage, or fall damage at all. Let's see, what's this? Also, I have been occasionally poking around in the Collectopedia, and filling things in when I get the chance. I don't know if I'm going to bother to leave those sections into the post-commentary video, because they're after the fact they're not quite as interesting as they are in the moment when I'm actually doing it. This is am I gonna get? Oh no, I was gonna say am I gonna get like 160,000 experience from this also, but considerably less, and it's not a landmark. You are a majestic clone Barg, as opposed to a Brog. And you're taking like 0 damage, so I don't even know how much HP you have. And that's a little bit worrying. Because normally after like 30 seconds of battle, I'd hope to see at least a little bit of damage on that health bar. And it's not like you're missing constantly or doing 1 damage like there's a shield or something. You're just brutally murdering me. Is this a unique monster? I don't have the volume up loud enough for me to actually hear if it's a unique monster. But anyway, that is death. Once again. Yeah. Thank God for the magic of video editing. Oh, here's a Collectopedia page. Alright, so I decided to leave that in after all. Agility at 5. And not quite completing something. Let's see. Is this the room that we were in originally? The one that I have to go back to? It probably is, right? Why am I just hanging around? Oh, you know what? This is the end of the video. I'm gonna end this off here. So, for now, the awkward post-commentary is going to go away until tomorrow or something. Again, I've got about 10 minutes of lost footage that I'm gonna have to post-commentate for the next video, but after that, it'll return to normal. So, I hope I didn't offend anybody too greatly by doing this and being somewhat disconnected from what was going on in it. I know a lot of this commentary has been like a summary instead of just actual like commentary narration that I usually prefer to do, but it happens. Yeah, my name is Dragonite. This has been Xenoblade Chronicles, I think. Oh, hi. I wanted to not do this until the next video. I will see you all later.